Hello, 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 and welcome to another Monkey Business Show. This is only going to be me and Ceb for today. Yeah, it's a special day. Ceb lost his voice. Why did you lose your voice, Ceb?
I lost my voice cheering for the best football team in the world, and
Second best, you mean?
no, the best football team in the world, and
Ah,
and pushing as hard as I could. Oh man, yesterday was wild actually.
so
Yeah.
you're saying the best team doesn't always win? Is
Yes,
that
that
true?
okay. No, to be fair, the
Hmm.
best team yesterday won. I don't know
Ah,
if the best team period. I mean, I'm just
ah.
biased. The best team won yesterday. Argentina won. Was
Oh, this is
stronger.
the best team one. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Who's number one?
I admit it. France is number one.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
But yesterday Argentina was better. That's what I want to say. No man,
okay.
it was wild. You should see, like, so obviously
I
there's
was
like,
I was watching it on and off. Like I was watching most of it, and the
yeah,
thing is, every time I left, a score like somebody scored, and then I
yeah,
came for the end, and Mbappe he tied it again. Oof.
it was crazy. Like for the first 70 minutes we did not had one attempt. Like France did not have a single attempt on goal. Like whether
Hmm.
it's on goal or away from it, like not a single attempt. Nothing. 70 minutes of like getting slapped, literally two
Hmm.
zero. And then people were kind of still believing in the streets of Paris. There was still like a lot of energy. People were cheering, shouting, which honestly, props to everyone for 70 minutes of suffering. Some people gave up for sure. Some people, but very few people left. People were still like believing in it. Then the first penalty, 2-1 into
Yeah,
2-2 within
yeah.
2 minutes. Dude, it was
Ah,
wild. It was wild. You should have seen. The
yeah,
city went on fire. Like people were just running around screaming their lungs out like as if so they're completely lost control of everything. and
yeah,
then
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and then 3-2 and then 3-3 happens again, come back from hell twice. Then people
Yeah.
at that point people thought nothing bad can happen tonight, we got this.
You got this.
Yeah,
It's written.
it's written. Yeah, that's how it felt like. And then they got the penalties and nothing was written, turned out. Or like
Nah.
Argentina, it was written that Argentina was going to win after
Maybe
all
it
the
was
hassle.
written for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what
Do
a
you
game
believe
though.
it's written, Seb? Do you believe these things are written or no?
Only when I like the end.
Only when the ending is good is
Yeah,
written.
when the ending
Okay,
is
I
good,
see.
it's not written. It's just random. No, but
I see. I
it was
see.
it was still like a super epic football game. I think I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed watching it. Yeah, well, it was crazy.
Mm, uh-huh.
Messi got
I was
it.
watching. Messi got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the goat now. What did you watch?
I was no, we were downstairs watching. I was doing some dog cage fixing and I was seeing it in the back and I had to go every time I had to go get something upstairs. So I leave the room, I come back down. I'm like, what? Argentina scored? Like 1-0, 2-0. I was like, oh, and I left again and France scored. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I wasn't following closely. I'm not so big on soccer. It was fun when Denmark was playing. Euro Cup, I guess. Like no, it was World
yeah,
Cup 4 years ago
yeah.
versus Croatia,
You
right?
had a really good run. Yeah, it was World Cup. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, yeah, summertime, and we were all watching, and that was really fun because you're watching with a crowd,
Yeah,
and Denmark
it's
Denmark scores in the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or something like this.
and you have the beer thing,
Everybody,
right? Yeah.
yeah, everybody throws the first beer in the air, and they have to go buy a new one. And then Croatia scores like 2 minutes after or 5 minutes after, and the mood just dies. Like it dies so hard, and it's the same thing. Everybody gives up, but then we come back at the end. I think yeah, it goes into penalty, and we also lose the penalty, and it's just soul crushing, bro. I've never seen so many.
Honestly, penalties are so bad. Like it's just so bad. Like in general,
Isn't
it's
that's the
crazy.
good part? It's
I
just
mean,
it makes it better for the winner, right?
yeah, but it's like it's kind of random. It's like duos between a few, like like one-on-ones between like some guys and then the goalkeeper, and it's kind of it's
How would you do it? How else would you do it?
yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, they've had like two
And
hours to
as
try to find a winner and they can't, so it's kind of fair. But
as like a non-soccer enthusiast, like it's as simple as it gets, right? Like one dude shoot ball at goal, not some 5v5 group dynamic, like pass it around.
rough times, 4 more years to wait. I gotta say though, everybody spoke about Messi and Mbappe, before the game. Like
Hmm.
these guys, everybody's talking about them, kind of Reddit style,
Yeah,
like football Reddit
of
style. Like,
course,
and
stars, right?
but but
Yeah.
but honestly, like in this game, it did feel like Messi versus Mbappe at some point. Like it really
Didn't
did feel
Mbappe
like that.
wasn't he the only reason it went on?
Yeah, dude, he scored 3 goals, and what's crazy is that
Yeah,
we
I
lost
mean,
Euro Cup.
okay.
We lost Euro Cup because he missed a penalty. and he got a lot of flack for that, even though he probably didn't deserve it. But you know, people just hate on mistakes. And now he scored 3 penalties yesterday. You know, in World Cup final, kind of he was the only reason we were kind of kept in the game. I don't know, big statement, honestly. You know, you come back, you have all this pressure on your shoulders. Everybody's expecting you to kind of fail, and you deliver this way. Honestly, super impressive.
Yeah, I feel like the most amount of pressure in that game has to have been the 3rd or 4th kick for France, like on the like on the last penalty, right? Like the third kick or the 4th kick. Probably the 4th kick is even more pressure because you know that it's so fucking over if you lose this one, right?
I
like
mean, you can't miss because
you can miss once, right? Like kind of, and then you can hope that the goalkeeper takes it.
Yeah, but then what happened is that we scored the first one and missed the next 2. And they...
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was 2 first.
No, it was
one and then 2 missed.
Yes, and they scored everything.
Okay. So, excuse me. So this must be the 2nd or the 3rd that has to have been the highest pressure kicks, like on a single individual.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the 4th guy, if he missed, we were out, and he scored.
Yeah.
And then the goalkeeper had to stop it because if he didn't, and he didn't. So, but have you seen the Argentinian goalkeeper? He was like tongue out, like kind of dancing, and the thing with the trophy also. You saw that picture?
The thing with the trophy, with the hand.
Oh, this guy's crazy, man. This guy's crazy.
The face is epic. Like that is an epic moment, though. I gotta say.
He was doing that face to every French player that came to try to get the penalty. Like he was doing these kind of tongue out, like I'm gonna mess with you. You know, you got no chance. You're so bad. Like he's that kind of like persona, you know, on the field.
Bro, so. you sit in a game, you got 2 minutes of attention out of 90, and now it's your fucking moment to finally see some people. You know, nobody looked at you for 90 minutes. You've had no human interaction because you're the goalkeeper, right? Like nothing fucking ever comes your way almost. So it's just like, now it's my time. So yeah, I get it. Like I get the faces, I get the energy, like pent up.
Savage.
Speaking of playing, I guess, how is it for you playing some scrims again? Now that we're old.
It's fun.
Old but gold, bro.
Oh, is it? No, it's old but gold was already. Gold, honestly, if they did not take it, we would have. I wish we would have come up with this if they don't have it because I think it's a great name. Yeah,
it's good. I like ours too.
Yeah,
OLD.G.
OLD.G. It's good. Who came up with this, by the way? Because I wasn't part of the conversation. I think.
No, it was like Mr. Krabs at first, but then I forgot when we were making the team and we were in a hurry, and then I was like, OLD.G because I think we mentioned it before.
Okay. Sounds like you
supposed to be Mr. Krabs.
Sounds like you thought of it because I haven't heard it before. I saw it on the website.
No. When we were talking, I think we talked about OLD.G as well.
Nice. That's very good. No, it's fun. It's fun. I got to speak a little bit about it with Topias the other day, so I think perhaps people would be more interested into how you feel about it than what you have to say about it because you haven't really said much about it, so I'm sure people are curious.
Yeah, no, I mean we're trying to keep it like down low until we started playing because it's like for this year I don't think any of us are trying to commit to winning because that means you have to sacrifice everything. So we're instead just kind of committing to the hobby and committing to the memes, I would say, like having fun, being part of like the jokes, I guess, and meeting some Division 2 teams. And seeing if we're good enough still, you know.
I don't know if Gorsi got upset because I said like we're just gonna try to play against Gorsi in Div 2, but I didn't mean any offense.
That's like a bucket list thing. Everybody should have that thing on their bucket list. Yeah.
And he made himself like the king of Div 2, kind of, you know, like Team Bald and like all the hype, and Alliance got kind of dragged into that, and you know,
I want to be part of it. I want to be part of the Bald shitstorm, you know.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, have us next. You know,
I challenge you.
I challenge you, Team Bald.
OG
for the kingdom of Div 2.
Yeah, it's like
I want this to be my kingdom, but to be fair, we're not even in Div 2 yet, so we have to.
That's the thing. That's the first. Like that's the first step of the route.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we see. It will be fun to play against Nigma too. You know. Like getting games against Nigma, I think eventually because
they
challenge me?
Aren't they back? They're back in Div 1, right?
Yes. I'm talking future. I'm saying like if we make it past Div 2, step 2, I guess. Step 1 is getting into Div 2. Step 2 would be being king of Div 2, and then make it into Div 1 and see what we can do.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun, but again, it's like, is there no pressure? I haven't given up my life to play these games. It's been fun though. I feel the rust a bit, not so much in how I view the game. I actually think that actually got much better in a way, like overview. But there's some buttons clicking that sometimes, like, I started warding 2 times. You've seen it. Like, I put 2 words down at once. It's this weird thing.
I actually have not seen the words.
And it's also like the wording game. I don't know, like how you manage the.
I mean, that's like
the items a bit
because it's like
mechanical thing. It's a habit,
and it's meta also. Like I feel like the. Oh, you mean the wording game, as in like where to place them?
Yes, but also I'm not so much on top of like where I placed my previous words to get the most out of the second word. I kind of like don't look at the map before maybe I place the second and third word as much. Like I'm in the moment. Yeah, to me I would describe it as like you go back into a car and now you have to kind of get used to some of the things again. If you haven't driven for a long time or ridden a bike for a long time, you're gonna have to feel out, I guess, some of the things. So I do feel a level of rust on some things, but other things actually feel so much easier. Funny enough.
Yeah.
It's not like I stopped playing PC games, far from it. So I thought it would be the other way around, actually. I thought it would be a lot easier to click some warding buttons and like go back to the old courier item managing, like super easy, but have a harder time looking at the game or like the map as a whole. But I actually feel it was so far opposite or switch around. So yeah, but it's been super fun. It's been really fun. Also having no one here and talking about Dota and hearing, like having weekly Dota conversations. It feels a part of the brain, or itches a part of the brain, which is nice.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
It's been great having him around online for me. But yeah, he's super chill actually. He's very, very chill. I mean, I never really got to interact with him so much, but he has such an aggressive style of Dota that I did not expect him to be that chill. You know, not that I expected him to not be chill, but if you know what I mean. I thought, because his Dota is very kind of hot-tempered. That's what it feels like when you play against him. Yeah.
You should see the gravity training he's doing in the pubs right now, bro. If you go check his page as well, it's like red on red. Like, oh, it's rough. And then the people he have with him, they call him like Div 2 trash and stuff like
really?
This. They call him, it's the same thing with me. They flame me when we're dual queuing, like they're flaming both of us. And it's, oh my God, it's hard, you know? It's like, it's hard mode. He has 15k net worth on more minute 20 something, like 22. It's like unbelievable game, like 10-0, Lincoln's, Manta, everything. And then he has some 0-13 offlane Viper flaming him. It's, I mean, there's limits to what you can do, right? Sometimes you're just bound to go 0-9, like even though you actually did everything you could.
I really want to teleport these people and put them with, like, in another field, you know? Like whatever that
Together?
is. Yeah, I want to put them on the field. You know, I'm not gonna say that
on an island, like life or death.
No, but it's like I'm not gonna say that no one is the equivalent of Messi, you know. But I'm sure if they were football players and they would be on a field with Messi, they would probably say the same things. You know, they would be like, you're actually so bad, Messi. Like, you know, you should come defend with me. Like, we keep
second place.
We keep taking goals because of you. You never defend or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. It's
just
crazy.
Because you won World Cup, you think you're good?
Yes, exactly. Yes. I'm stuck in this Division 4 football because my teammates are bad. Yeah. Because actually I'm the greatest. But yeah, no, it's some good fun. It's some good fun.
No, but it's wild, you know. Like we are actually being so nice, like nicer. Again, it's like it's so zen. Everything seems very zen. He seems also very zen when he plays these games. But it's wild to see the interaction between. Because sometimes most of the time they know you. That's the weird part. They actually.
I saw a Reddit post about the communities and that Dota was one of the most toxic communities. What was that? Did you see that? Because I don't know if it's true.
I didn't see. I mean, I don't know if it's true. I feel like a lot of communities say that about themselves.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think I saw something like that. And like it was like some troll post when somebody said like, "Oh, Dota is finally getting the recognition it deserves" or something, you know. So not sure if it's true or not, but
I think all of them have some issues, right? Like all the communities. I think Dota takes like some weird pride in being a bit toxic but loving it. So there's like some weird love underneath. Like Slacks keeps promoting it too, right? Or like bringing it up that we're all in this shithole together.
Yeah.
So there's the kind of the solidarity in all the frustration that people end up sharing. I think some other ones have like different issues, but yeah, I mean, everybody has their issues, I guess.
Yeah, everybody has their issues. I mean, it's not like it's not like I know the other communities really well. I feel maybe CS:GO is the one that I know the best. I have no idea what League community is like. I heard that they're just younger. Feels like they're
What
younger.
happened? Was that a Dota 2 thing? The people who got banned? By
Yeah,
Valve
yeah,
recently?
yeah. 10 people got banned. 10,
Yeah,
a
10
lot of
people got banned. I wasn't sure
yeah.
that Counter-Strike or Dota, so that was a Dota
I
thing.
mean, some of them were really trying to make a name for themselves out there. I think so I don't know if you know. Do you have the list somewhere? I can tell
I
you some of the
was
notable
just
names that I
about
remember.
it.
So one of them
I'm
is
trying to find
called
it, but yeah.
one of them is an offlaner. He's called Limitless. I think he played for Alliance.
Yes. Yes.
He
Yeah.
might he maybe he was in Navi. I'm not sure. He definitely got tried out by Alliance when they tried like
I
some
have it
CS
here.
venture.
Paradise, Kind Zero, Supernova, Illusion, Lil Script, Coma,
Yeah,
Shamble.
yeah. I mean, some of them are random pub players that never made it, but some of them were on the verge of making it. I think the Coma guy, he's really a high rank. He's like rank 20 or something.
So what is this? A result of account sharing, impersonating members of other teams during tournament games. So they were going on other accounts.
You know how
Why?
there's a lot of like different tournaments happening,
Yeah.
and probably they're just playing whenever like they're just registering teams on all these tournaments. They're playing different tournaments at a time. If they don't have a slot, they just stand in or play in another account. You know what I mean? It sounds like they're playing all the qualifiers and all the tournaments. I don't know if it's about
Oh
making
wow.
it somewhere, if it's about making money or something. I'm not really sure. But there sounds like there's a bunch of players that were many teams, like like
Yeah.
a few team, like several teams were actually the same group of players. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Ah, that's crazy
I
though.
mean, there are a lot of Smurfs, honestly, and I think a lot of these people Smurf a lot. I can feel it because in the pubs you feel it too.
That's not a ban-worthy thing. It's only if you Smurf in a tournament game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But now it
Yeah.
sounds like they were actually doing it in tournaments also, because they're doing it in pubs, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wish I could get a Smurf, but that's not because I think I'm too good for people. I just want to be anonymous.
Yeah.
It would give me great joy if I could be like slightly more anonymous.
Mm.
But yeah,
It used to be
it's been
like
hard.
that.
Plus, hey, wait, Valve. If anyone's watching or if any viewer has an idea, why can I not watch live games? I haven't been able to watch live games for 4 weeks.
What do
Did
you
my
mean?
account get like shadow banned? Whenever I try to go watch spectate a live game, it doesn't let me. It just gets stuck on loading screen. I get kicked out. I've asked so many people about this.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like a social setting I did or what, but I haven't been able to watch for like 4 or 5 weeks. It's super annoying.
Could it be
I want to
related
watch
to
my
having
boys
Dota
play.
open on different different computers?
No, I
No,
don't.
no.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy though. Banned just like that.
life ban.
Dota career is over, most likely.
Yeah, that's rough. And most of them did not have have it started really. They were actually getting ready.
Limitless admits their fault and asks to reverse one of the bans. He claims that Illusion wasn't in on the scheme.
Oh, yeah, Illusion is that guy has been part of some teams also. I think he's Romanian, or is he? Maybe no, maybe he's not. He played with a Romanian team. I wonder who even
Um,
investigates this. It must be the tournament organizers, like PGL in that case.
Maybe. I even heard that they had been trying to develop the software even like 5+ years ago that tracks if this player is like another player. Like, because
Oh, okay.
you have patterns that give you away, right?
Yeah, there's a lot
To
of
detect
patterns.
stuff like this exactly for, I mean, mainly betting, I guess, if there's money involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe even, I mean, some game makers, tournament organizers, or whatever, put some money into making this a reality so that you can find out, yeah, if this is actually another player by how he plays. I think it's pretty indisputable when you see some patterns, right? Like there are patterns in Dota. I could for sure say, like, I have built that I would not change, like how your items are, how you click, and whatever.
Yeah,
Like there's an easy
exactly.
way to identify.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
For sure.
Same
for
thing.
sure.
If you have to find a cheater, like, or somebody who cheats on and off, it should be very easy if you get
Even
a big
like
enough.
the way to move the mouse, sensibility, like if you put all these things together, it's probably like a unique
very
identity.
unique.
Yeah.
Super unique. Yes.
And then it's easy read.
People have very
So I have a question. Like, have you checked? Are you familiar with all the teams we're going to be playing in the close qualifiers? Like, as in, like, have you checked them out?
No, bro. No. I look at it right now.
It's now a good time to check them out. So there's something really weird. Is like the last open qualifier, both teams made it, and then they forfeit everything. They just either they got disqualified or I don't really know what happened, but these two teams are out basically. So we're left with 6 teams. The 6 first teams basically.
How many of them are making it in?
2.
How many of us are making it in? Only 2 out of the 6.
Yeah. 2
are you
out
sure?
of 6.
I thought that there was some more slots in Division 2 that weren't filled.
Oh, that I would not know. Unless one of these teams is getting kicked out. I see.
I mean, there should be 6 teams, but I think maybe somebody is just not playing, is what I heard, but I have no idea.
I do see a TBD now that you say it. Who is TBD? Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
To be determined.
Team Bold Reborn. No, these guys are in. They're unnamed. The slot of DGG Esports was transferred to an unnamed Davai Lama team. So this guy is back in EU after playing in NA.
Oh, he's back in EU. Right. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So we're playing against Wish and Spartan, who gave us the Monarspala, who gave us the Def win.
Yeah.
So they ended up, I mean, no matter what, we were going to end up on the opposite side of the bracket. And now we're playing Team Blink.
Team Blink.
Resha, Bucks, Ass, Anku, We Sent, and SMN. SMN, I've seen before.
Yeah. I know 3 of their players. I don't know the 2 Kazakhstani players. The first one I have never heard about. And the second one, I think I've seen it, but I can't recall. Pub players, I think SMN has been in teams, like maybe tier 2 teams. Yeah. Then who do we have? Then there's the full Turkish team.
Yeah, full Turkish team, but they lost to Orido Thunders.
Yeah.
They lost to TA 2000 and Noob. Oh, Noob is there.
All right. There's like a couple Lebanese players.
Lebanon, yeah.
Coming for us, Orido Thunders, TA 20, 2000, Noob, Omar, another Turkish player. There's a lot of Turkish players.
They have a whole Finnish team. Tsunami Toppida. It's Toppida. No, it's coming for us.
Yeah.
Dude, how could we ever be scared of Ilbert though?
Ilbert, I don't. What does it? Does it mean anything?
No, it's like Gilbert's weaker brother, Ilbert.
Ilbert.
Waza and Memzi.
Yeah.
Memzi. That is such a. If I have one guess for Memzi, I would have been finished.
Yeah. Who else do we have?
They also got 2-0. Okay.
Yeah, they got 2-0 I think they might be the weaker team in the qualifier. The Finnish boys, like as in lower rank, lowest rank, because that's kind of the only thing you can really base things on is like the ranks. And then
Pixel T Governor is covering this. Lacoste is also in.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, they're English commentary.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cool. Oh, there's a Finnish commentator, so he's gonna be biased.
So we're gonna make it into Div 2. So then we're gonna go against Lions, Ancient Tribe, Tip Bald.
Yeah, who's in Div 2 right now?
And then, the TBD 2. They're there. They just don't have a sponsor, right? So there's only 2 slots. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't even checked when the Div 2 is supposed to be played. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wow. It starts super late. It starts 31st of January. Starts mega late. What the hell? Oh, but I think, it's because Div 1 happens before Div 2 this time around. You know, they play Div 1 all the way, and then they're going to play Div 2.
Oh, right.
They don't play together anymore. So all eyes on Div 2 when it happens.
Oh my god.
God damn. You know?
I'm shaking.
It's funny. It should be funny. I see. And then... okay.
Maybe we should challenge LOTR to go back and play.
Actually, yeah. Wait, but Alliance... Alliance is in Div 2, right?
We first have to make it into Div 2. I just like talking shit.
Yeah, we're talking shit.
What does it feel like to play together again with Ceb and Totson?
Oh, the the trinity, the unity. It feels so good to be back together. The way our hearts touch, I can feel it through the screen. Oh, thought PS, how I missed you.
This is a good piece. You're good at you're great. You'd be great on stage actually.
I can do some great improv, I'm sure.
Yeah,
this
this
like 90%
sounded like
of the time, but then 10%, maybe some nuggets.
sounded like theater, you know, like stage theater, like, you know, this medieval piece.
Yeah. My whole life has been a medieval comedy. It's true.
A comedy, yes. Medieval, I'm not sure.
A comedic tragedy, actually. Lots of tragedy as well.
Yeah. No, but it feels good though. It feels good. It's fun. It's relaxed. Put it this way. Feels like we don't have to say or to prove, or we can just chill, be ourselves, chill, play, enjoy, you know, show up and then leave and have fun. So I think that's just the nice part. The cool thing is that we don't really, I guess we don't really know what the meta is, or don't really respect the meta for what it is, as in respect, like we don't notice it, sort of. So we definitely play our own things. Some things might be meta, some things might not, some things might become meta. So I think we're going to be very open-minded towards what we want to play, put it this way.
We're not going to meddle in that Division 1 meta trish. We're not going to scream any of those high horse assholes. No, we're going to find out our own stuff. We're going to show them what's good.
Yeah,
in the trench, we're going to develop our own weapons, and we're going to come show them what's good.
Bringing what could people play? You know, the rapier first item PAs and the Rickies roaming and all of that is coming. You know,
we are bringing the prison shanks. You know, we are bringing the stuff from down low. You know, where things get dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the no pressure thing helps. Just be open minded and just picking what we want to see. Basically, like it's like if we're hyped about seeing something happen in the game, or trying to make it happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But just the idea being crafted and try to make that happen in a nice Dota game. That part is super cool. I think as Dota enjoyers, I think that part is nice. Seeing a strategy come together, or a combination of heroes, or build, or anything that could be. So you know, I think more than often it's going to be something maybe a little bit out of the box, because that's probably more exciting to us also than just the regular stuff. Yeah, Razor Bloodstone, sure. Very fun, you know? But, I mean, the first guy that did Razor Bloodstone, that must have been so fun. You know? This guy must have been like, wait, what the fuck? What is actually happening? You know, I'm just going to run in, I guess. But yeah, trying to find the other Razor Bloodstones, basically. That would be nice. There was this qualifier game where no one talked about this Zeus getting Bloodseeker queued with the spell amp and buy refresher that you can one shot.
Yeah.
That everybody gets one shot in Fountain.
The second he thought of that, he stopped hitting the building. Like, nope, back. We're going for this. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
It's also fun to bring back the old stuff. I don't know. I always feel nostalgia if you beat people with something that they forgot about, you know, or something that, like an old trick. Like if you can bring out the old trick at the right time, like just a classic. I don't know. It could be a line against something. It could be like an A against something, like some good old classic matchup. That's, I don't know. There's something to me that's a satisfactory beatdown.
Yeah. See these strats, make sure they still work and stuff like that. That's super hype.
Oh, well. What's for Christmas, Ceb? What's Christmas and New Year for you?
Christmas is family time for me.
Are you doing stuff like, are you decorating? Are you making it Christmas? Are you lifting a finger, in other words, or is everyone else going to do
I have made a Christmas tree, yes, but that's at my place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we made a Christmas tree, so that's cool. But for Christmas, we go to my grandparents. So there, I don't think there's going to be a Christmas tree there.
Outside the city? So
it's
like
a countryside.
Nice.
Full countryside. So it should be fun. Family time for 5-6 days, something like that. And New Year with friends, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the plan. What about you? What's for Christmas?
Yeah, I think we're gonna decorate the room nicely. Like we started with like downstairs. We even got 2 trees, like for different rooms. You know.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, but like we're gonna have one big one, like one main one. The other one's really small, and make that whole room super Christmassy. I usually don't. I would say I usually don't get involved in this, but this year, yeah, I'm gonna put my touch on it. Decorate the
You feel like getting
trees
involved? Yeah.
a little bit, and then have a nice time from Christmas to New Year, where it's like nice and cozy. Start the fireplace, watch some movies, kind of thing. Bring the dogs in, have it. Have it like be a really chill. Like I'm gonna make the living room just kind of super Christmas cozy room, and keep it up for a week.
That's
And then
nice.
New Year the same. Probably celebrate there, as many friends as possible. Uh, Maybe start the jacuzzi kind of thing. I've never had a New Year in a jacuzzi, so I think maybe once. Why not? Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go crazy. Like I don't want to go to the city. I don't want to go. Yeah, and this time it's also not going to be with close family. I think because I'm celebrating away from home, or like home, the old home. I'm celebrating my own home. So yeah, it's fun. Also,
I used to like New Year with in cities when I was younger, but now I hate it. Now, actually, for
mhm.
New Year, what I want is like to me, the dream setup for New Year is like you're with some friends, you're in a house, or you know what I mean, like in your own
Yeah.
kind of private space, and you spend a few days like enjoy nice food, maybe like a party here and there, and then that's it. But like I used to like go for the city, the crowded city, and
Mm-hmm.
the chaos, but I don't miss these days whatsoever. Actually,
Mm.
I don't miss them.
What about hobbies for you, Seb? Like, what have you been? What have you been keeping?
Hobbies.
Don't say Dota.
Mm,
Something other than
no,
Dota. Do you have
of course
anything?
not. No, no, not really. I mean, not something like stable.
Mm. Not
Just
painting. Not cooking.
no. The cooking a bit more, but poof, it's a long shot, so I don't think it's called cooking yet. But the purpose is cooking.
Yes.
So right now it's called burning. It's called you know.
Hey, look at me. You serve me shit like that. Take your jacket and go. Yes, chef.
A lot of things. Maybe it's a bit more close. Maybe it's closer to painting than cooking.
Oh, you had
I don't know
you had
something.
dinner the other night, right? How did it go? You cooked for people.
Uh,
The steak. You were telling me.
yeah. Oh man, it's like when your guests are up in the kitchen with you doing stuff. You're doing something wrong. You know
Oh.
what I mean? It's like um, stuff like that. But I'm getting better. I think I'm giving myself another year, and I think I'll be decent. Decent. I mean, as in like decent. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be able to feed a human being. That's what I mean
Yeah.
by decent. Um, but yeah, no, not really regular hobbies. I guess. I mean, spending more time with people. That's cool. Like non-Dota people,
Uh-huh.
and having more headspace for that also. Kind of thinking a little bit more with what their life looks like or what they're going through and stuff like that. So being more in touch with that real life kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That part is nice. And honestly, between that and like OG Dota things like that, most of the time is eaten up already. I and hobby usually takes too much of my time. Like if I do something, I do it. I give a lot of time to it, so I'd rather not get a new hobby for now. I feel like that. What about you? Like it was a little bit of gardening, right, for a while.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
can't be the
still,
case right now.
no, I'm still doing some of it, but yeah, we had some floodings here in Portugal, and I haven't really had the motivation to keep hard at it. I'm waiting. I still have the projects in mind. Like, I actually want to do it right, and I want to do the thing with soil before I do like the whole gardening thing. Like, I want to try and make really good soil for myself and understand more of like the composting process, so I can make it efficient and easy enough. Like, I still really enjoy the part of learning, but right now, yeah, it's winter time. I feel a lot like playing games. And I feel a lot like focusing on, I don't know, been making a lot of soup, watching movies, and trying to catch D vitamin when the sun isn't out.
Any nice show you're watching, by the way, these days? I'm looking for a show.
Yeah, we finished some that were actually quite enjoyable. There was like the 1488 or something like that thing on a boat. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like this new mystery
No.
show. 1899 on Netflix. Yeah, it's kind of good. Like, I would compare it to a bit like season one of Lost, mixed with some new age shows. Like, it's really good.
Mm,
You would like it. Cabinet of
okay.
Curiosities has some good episodes. It's like standalone episodes. Some of them I don't think are good, but some were good.
Oh, yeah, I'm writing some of it down.
It's kind of like not Black Mirror, but standalone episodes, and they have a lot of like thriller horror stuff to it. Yeah, there's a bunch of things to watch. Also, Colors of Infinity, or I think it's called. It's really cool.
Oh, that's like an older one.
Yeah, but my God, it's really good documentary. Yeah, these are some of the things we watched recently. What else? There's more.
I'm gonna go with the 1899. I think.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna like it, I think.
Yeah, this looks very nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I still didn't like Dragon's Blood season 2. People maybe gonna hate on me for that, but I thought it was way too rushed. Like, and the same thing with season 1. It was super rushed. I know you don't like the cartoon stuff, but
I haven't watched any of that actually. I should probably watch.
I mean, I literally couldn't finish season 2. It gave me stress. It stressed me out.
Really?
Yeah, it was so rushed. Like, so many things happened.
As in like the editing, you mean, or like the storyline?
Storyline and editing too. Like, everything was happening so fast that you had like peak moments, like super climaxes. And in normal movies or like in normal shows, you give the viewer time to rest and breathe after something happened to let it sink in. But he was like, boom, fuck, shit, action scene, next fighting scene. And it's like, yo, man,
really?
she just died. Like, it was the main character or something. Like, what the fuck? Relax. Yeah, it actually gave me stress. So I think I stopped after like 3 episodes. And first felt a lot like the same. Like, they could have had the first episode of season 1 be the whole series, literally. Like, the whole storyline of the first episode could have been the whole arc for the show.
It's funny because people usually complain about the opposite about shows. Where it's like, it's too slow, like, give me some action. And now it's like the opposite.
Don't know what happened here. Like, the writing, I think, maybe was good at some point, or parts of it is really good. But the execution or like the put together gave me stress watching. I don't know. Some people seem to enjoy it, so I also don't want to, like, I'm not a...
Are they going to keep it up? Like, critic. Are they going to keep going with the seasons?
Don't know if they're going to make more. Yeah. Don't know, actually. Don't know. The Hateful Eight is a really good movie if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen all the Tarantino movies. I'm a big fan.
Good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Did you watch Breaking Bad? Amazing. All of it?
Yeah. Nice, Breaking Bad is up there.
The Witcher is also good. Really good.
Yeah, I've watched it. I liked it. Witcher is good.
Oh, the show we watched. So, I mean, we were talking about it. Did you watch The Rings of Power yet? Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
With the dwarf and the elf, right? Like
yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
I really liked it. So, did you think it was better than Game of Thrones, like the shows, like the show?
Than Game of Thrones? You mean than or Lord of the Rings?
The new House of Dragons versus the new Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it was better. The
Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I don't understand how people like the House of Dragon. I thought it was one of the worst things ever made.
No, I think I like the House of Dragons because of because of what happened earlier, like because of the earlier show and this whole kind of like this whole world that they created. In that sense, I like that there was more of that.
So you're one of those like Star Wars fans that's gonna eat everything up just because it's Star Wars. Doesn't matter.
No,
a lightsaber is like 9 out of 10.
I admit it was weak. Like, you know.
That's super slow. If we're talking about like the opposite of the Dota thing, like it was so
weird. And how they jumped
in time. Yes.
In time. It made like it was, I don't know. No, I did not like it, but I liked it.
I lost
if that makes sense.
will. No, for me this was oh my God. I turned it off.
You didn't go to the end of it?
No, I think 6 episodes I stopped. Yeah. I even thought it was finished, and then I heard there was more. I was like, that was a weak ending, but I'm kind of happy it's over. Like, I was like, finally, like now I don't have to watch it. I was like, there's 2 more episodes out.
Okay,
like, really?
The ending is better than.
Yeah, that's what everybody wrote. But I'm so turned off.
It's true though. It's true.
I'm like spitefully not watching it now. I'm like, I'm not even gonna go back for it. Like, fuck it, And then the Lord of the Rings. Like, the thing is, I watched House of Dragon first. So I think Lord of the Rings got way better because of it too.
Yeah,
like it put my expectation for the new show like way lower. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, so much action, so many things are going on. It's super nice, super perfect. Yeah.
It was good. It was very good.
But what was really crazy to me is everybody had the opposite view. They didn't like Lord of the Rings very much, but they loved the House of Dragon. I was like, what do you like about House of Dragon? It makes no sense to me.
They didn't like the Rings of Power?
Yeah. Everybody was telling, like all the people I met in person, and we were talking about the shows because we just watched it. It was like this, like it was the other way around. They liked House of Dragon. I still can't wrap my head around it. Like, what did people like about the show? Like you're saying, maybe it's just nostalgia from when Game of Thrones was good, but that's not good enough
Yeah.
for me, you know?
Because
Screw
it was really good at some point. It was
Sure,
amazing.
but season 7 and 8 like also ruined it for me in a way. Like it made me lose hope. Like, do you still have? I mean, you never played Blizzard games, but Blizzard, I have zero hope left that Blizzard is going to be creating good games again. Zero. They burned that bridge with me, and the same thing with Game of Thrones. That bridge, it's over. Like it was kind of over before, but then I was like, oh, I don't know, they spent like $500 million on this show. Like, something good has to come out of it, right? Like, no, bro. There's so many things that was probably like 1,000th of the price, and I would have way rather watched that.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Avatar. Have you watched that?
Yeah, it's coming out.
The second part is coming out. Took them 13 years of putting it together. That's wild.
Wow. I mean, we're gonna watch it. So the thing is, it's in Portugal. So we went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Did you see it?
No, maybe I haven't seen it.
I mean, there's like 70% of the movie is English, or like 60, or I don't know, maybe more even. But then like 20-30% of it is in Mandarin, and we watched it in Portugal and Portuguese subtitles. And now I'm still learning Portuguese, right? And then there was also scenes where it's only subtitles, like no sound. The communication's happening without sound.
Oh, boy.
So it's like, what the fuck am I doing here? At the beginning of the movie was Mandarin, so I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna sit here and not understand the whole thing for 2 hours. So it's the same thing with Avatar. Like, I don't know if they're gonna speak some alien language, but my Portuguese is better. Like, I could understand over half.
They don't necessarily dub things, or
No,
like
I don't think
English subtitles.
there's very little dubbing here. English subtitles might be possible to find. I haven't looked, but yeah, it's that was an experience. Like getting in the movie theater and be like, "Oh my god, what did I do? What am I
That's
doing?"
funny. That's funny.
Anyways, we should wrap this up. We're past. I just noticed. It's been cool talking. It's been cool to be back to playing. Yeah, it's very nice. I hope people also get to enjoy watching. I mean, we're purely playing for the passion of the game. Yes, thanks for coming on, Ceb. Thanks for the time, and thanks for listening, everyone. It's been nice to also feel, I guess, that people wanted to see you play. I felt a lot of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Before TI, like people always want you to kind of show what you're good at, I guess, and people wants to see us play, which is super nice. It makes me feel blessed. So
yeah, there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement, and we're super grateful for that. And obviously, we are hoping that people find what they are hyped about, and find the joy that they're after. It's not gonna be through pressuring ourselves into delivering results, but of course, we'll try to deliver good Dota. Of course, our understanding of good Dota, which sometimes could be crazy Dota, or sometimes just straight up good. We'll see, but yeah, fun Dota at least. That is for sure.
Yeah, you're right. All right, and of course to everyone, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, right? Happy New Year.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Natal, something. Anyways, and
happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Holidays. All the politically correct stuff.
Whatever people are gonna celebrate. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Happy everything, really. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully.